there's nothing like Save Ghana Football Demo. Me pacho ohun demo na ekoso on Valentine's Day last Wednesday.
I think say enyum rekwa na me hu yi say bibisa akoso. Na menti ase. Na
unti ase.
Menti ase. Start fi.
Oh, okay. Unti demo na say na so unti.
Menti demo.
So mo say omo pese GFA like restructuring. Almost say ye call AFCON in the AC Ghana sisi ya football nation biom ya lose your glory ni sa ni mani nyina nti omo competition president say on save Ghana football.
Ghana football is the national team. Because there's two things. That is here. Yeah, Ghana football and your national team. National team is part of Ghana football. That is so when we are saying we want to build our football nation, it starts from the clubs. It doesn't start from the FA. Because let's educate people who are trying to know the game. We have people who know the game and those who are trying to learn the game.
And yeah, you should be a buafu keke.
And no more share. Omode omokoma. Omode no more go ama. No more buafu. It I think say your TSA no. You say your chair adie. Na omo montiase no omote.
True.
Football no ase. Say we build a football nation. It start from the clubs. The development side. Coast third division, second division, first division and the premier. Say we share a lot of people are running football no Ghana. Most of them, I think say 60% Kurano. Say if we go into details most of them no have football club to run.
Why? Because
who running football, there's a lot of things to run football. And yes, a football no Australia is a one-man show. Nipa back when me running football. Football clubs a organization. You need people to work with. Not a beer service you sister or not never say running football me do I can a secretary. Will be or be I would not can a secretary. On paper or paper no so na. Only paper no so. So who running football? You need marketing. You need to marketing the team. Branding is very, very important. Because who running football now we need sponsorship. Who plays a comedy room. You are doing one-man show. I'm telling you, say, I think say most of people who running football club. Obeko GFA no. Account we be on the team need no any team need or no any team need na wo. Say bia asimasi FC. Obeko hodo na kwadwo and an account number wo. So say if it's obeko through all this many people who want to be running football. It in the clubs no owners no need to build their team well. Now among produce good players. Emma common the players no. Because now player no only 16 years back. Also Ghana opeso tu kwan. Obi wo 20 years. Now o change ni age or struggle. It is a say Ghana footballer. Ghana football no in national team. Black Stars is there. But Black Stars then a Black Stars in Baba. A statifi club side. It's
who shut them way and we what you say.
For me there I don't think say
Black Stars who them no way.
Say Ghana football. Na Ghana football after Cup of Nation and so I want to know say is it the Black Stars or Ghana football? Say Ghana football there is from the clubs.
Now, me about now, I know said there's 15 bullet points or more present here. I don't know. I mean, to me, pick points. No, interest say club footballs. No, I know. I don't know if you can help me. Yeah. Okay, when it gets to you, but another thing. Okay, we say club GFA has got nothing to do with clubs. No,
Mankasa.
Okay,
GFA got a lot to do with the clubs.
Okay,
what you say? But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of things. If you need so 60% of football clubs in be collapse. One, ufa player.
It's adding no more share and ye.
Oh, Missy, baby, say, oh, football in best kora. I say, wa kola. Now, what it no? Kakra. Then, omudu level na neko. What you say? So, what for players? Maybe 30 players. 30 players now so open. What register them? And player be more than 18, 19 years, he become a professional player. a pro. So when you are registered a player, now say okay, either amateur player or a professional player who a contract I was signed. Are you paying the player? I say with your player deka. What you say? So you will place baby or home or into your moka. Obi wa sign contract. Do sign kura oni. Player bi wa register no system without ono kura ni ma me ba pani. Ono ni Ghana card kura no. Age also different from the other ball. Inti edu time abe renew player no kura mpo na. Player no ne ID na kura no different.
So that is a club owners also a lot of
the club owners because na make us say football ni be here a free club owners no. Say me I own a club. No so make am be. What you say? It is a sign player says okay, say my sign player and say me try every month. Won't you player no?
Now, as you club owners here working, that means it involves all the footballs that you work locally, from the Hearts to Kotoko and all of that.
Yes.
So there was teams weighing say football no ye sebi papa. Anka say anka monkofa foreign players in ba. So FA no so oversee say enye sa na enye papa na de bia ye frefre nkofo e wa bonte so mo mbebo ana.
There we FA nkofo say.
I say every day we see new players.
Are you talking about the national team?
So see, I said me can't. Who can say it starts from a club level? And I'm say club level no. Say club level no. Papa, and can say they be a enkoye fefe kobo.
Club levels no better. And I make us say clubs no if they are doing well. Okay. Yeah. What team no no. Yeah. Nyama yeah. You benya players before no kura no. Yeah time na ye local you know. Only foreign-based players, 6 penebeba. The rest are local. Because there was people who were investing their money in the game, in the league. What you say? It is a whole running football club. Now, no marketing, for people to pay them to work. Ebia, who team bus? Na mekano, who team bus? There's a lot of corporate boards in Ghana. They are ready to invest their money. Inti Miss G say Obama wanna say okay also Obe pay sika na Miss G FC here sika dia idea. I know say it's going to Miss G right but Obama now can say member of GhanaFootball football team one edin be na odeba and I dem wa me return here den so me wo me team bus my badge mabedu ajmabedu koku na wo ye no me pese me de logo e de bo me bus ho. Every year biano sika say na me spend it e wo team mu inti say na obetimi dia mama inti de ode ba mama no okay ene o ba san branding me yi nyina wo ho branding no me tu esika ni nyina ma
for the branding
you have money
so that is all sponsorship but so say in general no per where you sit no ni say na wo club ni the air course with Ghana football in general no we are okay. You think say nkofo no mo ko dem mo competition FA o mo ka say ye per FIFA ban say na be ya be restructure say o masem no enim
I want na menti ase no I need to know exactly the point no mo gina so say ka say Ghana football there we are not talking about the national team. National team comes once in maybe 6 months or 4 months.
International team no dear we shouldn't be because omuna sebi or makoji international embarrassments are brain in quotes until we shouldn't be worried about it until sad them way and valid even if it was just for the national team.
Even when we talk about the Black Stars the current performance and all they just returned from the World Cup they qualify us the big game in Nigeria they went they qualified omaba see and we say we are still rebuilding the team omoba no new faces.
I'm na make us anka ye for local ones no I will kasa anka FA show musu ya na anka ye for mudi build ya
enye FA na local players so club owners responsibilities
enye nyoma bebre ye and FA person anka o hwemu ye a anka bebre na enye club owners and na misu me bisa se anka mo ye nyoma ye a anka se bi anka ebenya homegrown
teams no so mo develop well so if you the national team their coach be about Ukrainian philosophy me na odi adwuma na mame de me ya e me mame Marcel ni Ghana no akọ enim no NSM ye because man be do me CV here you better sack me.
Okay. You remember coach no who asem because there's a new list that is at least there's some speculation na koso.
I think say what's now be say no cover say local players ni nya chance no. Enye efe na beka say local player brabebo.
But say you say if the players shemu de bia.
Eno ya tesem. Eno de ye ntimi nyina ha nka say.
Enyampa.
Ya tesem.
They be say also win in football at least you work closely winning players no at least win himself we of a club we run club we ya tesem keke no kra bi anim.
That be me time in my nyasa experience.
David now
the nyina yeti aye kan say yes say.
No kra bi anim.
Na yes say dey enfa nyasem.
Na misa so ebia na unim no kra bi anim.
Dabi. Me encounter sa experience no that. It is a metiana me kan na me di intro. Even me nka say me time. You say may he so rest in peace coach Ike Afrani. You say o take a bribe answer of players. But baby na me feel ba brekum. Na me bo first division na me ni premier team players no na ye pray. Papa na anje me pin. O ma me opportunity ma me koy. Me buy no I bought him a car. Me so no me na ase na me de man no. What you say? Inti say yes no we di akira. Wo be ye de ense say ye. Inti na make say me upon all everything no. Ade ni nyina started from a form answer na basoro. So every year mo be start league. Efe ewo enyama ode ma obi a. Say sika o say bo. By the time ni hosa o. What you say? Inti no club no mo na ese mo so mo boaboa mo. Kakra na de mama mo na so aye wo de. Baby ese wo nya sika wo de be team. Ese wo hwe. And I'm saying say if the local players are happy no more boa. We won't say the players will stay here. Because me bought first division and me bought national team. And when I joined national team in 2002, me free more on to say until 2013. Maybe
me in try but me call line so briefly because what be some question be a me pay who answer now. Saddick or Obama ana Sadiq Adams obi nkofo be na friend Obama nipa ba kwa na or the save Ghana football or follow in fact if or a convener or can nkofo no mo frontliners of this demo. Saddick, good evening.
Good evening.
Me pa sure na JPC me mbisa ana obisa me nti ma me mbisa o se mo demo ya mo call ye no na what was the aim?
Membra John Paintsil. Meka chani say enye ye demo, ye no demo. And I think that it should interest him to have found out as my brother. Say of football no party, I think he should have found out, not from me, but of national importance. It's been discussed in Parliament, in top echelons of the country. Nti obi a oye football party, I'm not sure say ebia never say obi say onima the crop, but granted say onim, which I believe that's for your PC. You are 15-point petition. Na enipa bi ti say me near John Paintsil, me bra compare. Omunti na ye. Me mistake e wo mu no, make me jai journalism ene. But hame. But ono guni team na, it will be at a cost. The reason why we did the demonstration is for people like him, ex-footballers or my contributing. One of the key ingredients of our demonstration is a conflict of interest. Omo run football, omo could do executive committee and our GFA president and our vice. Your best friend national team no. Now majority of them who trace here, omo bon and penimpo we no more FA hono, omo teams. So onimbo so onimbo. The proximity to some pennyful city.
Me try one on that very point. Maybe say JP say artism. No crazy nim na artism de yemfa nye asem na concrete evidence say
former footballer maybe no record any document need sitting on paper. You do not tell artism you was speculation na you observe and you credible evidence.
It's the same. Who now won the way? Me pacho. Who now won the way? Credible evidence. Nibi ana say observation. Ana say emu the way.
Observation. Credible of vice president of the GFA or team. There is a trend. The team now watching no. Obey vice president, you know. Not only players are now. Obey vice president, you know. All of a sudden, in some motion, the player logical reasoning. Me team no players. They have call up to be 80%. Oh, you were GFA president. I also our team. You best play here no omu. Baba me Musa say. Linear John. Opo brekum Arsenal. Na me team no. You been kwanya ye pass your friend for national team. Sabre no. Na me chairman Alaji Yakubu Moro. Na oni chaka bia o FA. But na John Nimbo. Yenya ye share no brekum ye mu se onimbo. Oni di kra na e wo so obebo. Ye friend on ye de ko Winneba Sports College. E wona aban ti ya ye tete omo. And then we say your first players are where do we camp them? Your point number 2, your infrastructure. Say your government department you cannot obey. Now scale munankata investment in the national training complex. GFA Nankata medical officers say and your space for human habitation. And Timayama and Graden na home yare. They are both 60 years. Now you need camp today for your Black Star. Now you co-op match. Corner. This is your high private individual. You take any of your players. You see Ghana, you know, but you do spending millions. If you know the fraction of that, and your own natural pitching. If you Mr. John said, and you know what fair more, or more boy, ya ball consistently. And the ball Black Star. You are two signs your money. And she said, demonstration the conflict of interest, investment. How can we go for ACON? Now, we started to carry bomb. One day, the Jumasa Uncle Pisca, CPLC bomb for more profit, and measure football. The profit from football, FIFA says, is for the sustainability of the game. It should be reinvested. Yako World Cup, or Penia with Yachino, or Muyensia. Obia would be there for $100,000. So what this team let you for 12 days? Or say a sacrificial job, it will be a cheap. But sacrificial job or not, you see only $100,000 for 10 days or 12 days. We lead champion, Accra House of Folk, Media Makotoko. What crisscross of Ghana for 34 weeks. We are no man $23,000 for the entire 34 weeks. It is John, who can the club bonus and a pay star. Or more quality load, and family, no more far more. You are near more 23,000. After I no responsibility in the fair. Obama, you know, I don't pay so what you know. You better, I'm a dear so. I just go forward for worker. Almost your music canal, my coach football class, a walk room more. The people of here, you take a smile more. A club chairman. The minister said, how much of an investment has come to his players? He should understand, say, now what is your money? And you for future, whenever Black Star. And if you can't opinion or workers at Neno, they are very dear. In 10 years' time, the players no more 5 years and not 10 years now, or more 20 years. That is long-term planning. Who just says the Canaman penny points here and so, number could be $5 million. You are killing the game. So you have to hold the authorities responsible. John, who blame club chairman now? Because Adriana Wokano, Alaji Yakubu Moro, or the league winner, no, was also 4. Ika in 2006 or 7. That's Ika. And then 10 times what the champion will get now. It was big for Africa. That is how you empower clubs. Premier League, I show England, indeed. You need the move because of money. The money from TV rights, it goes back to the club. Club are already 10, our Tanzania. Only the already 10, our Ghana. Omo yaji set. And to play now of Ghana League, you know. All going in our preparation. And the SCD ministry no responsibility there. Omo be a massive investment in the right place, like the league, like coach football, but here John who prepare, you know. Like school sports, Milo, your best friend call after honesty. If you ain't journalist now, you know. You need interest to be out more, so they pay out more football. And when someone show him, victimization will move for kind of clear. If you play a young friend, but if you say, yeah, Mr.
From say omo join you. Saddick. Saddick.
Only manager. These are the issues. Your 15-point petition.
Yeah.
It's acceptable. Some can easily read and see the motive.
Saddick, okay, say omusra. That means that ufra omusomumbe join ya na udi to omonim so yeah say you e be affect you say and omusri yent member because yes true.
Means and driver for more chill more e will be a petrol one. Not the GPRC announcement. Say a better demonstration. You don't expect the driver for me in our so. Omona was interested if they feel it. I think the drivers are moving it or association with the leadership. And the Columbia, Aviana, my is coming. But I will feel it here, Cosono, the records, and yes, Saddick Obama, in the last 10 years, under 17 World Cup, Yako one there, under 20 now, a year of pencil period, you have 4 PPs, Black Star, 3 consecutive tournaments, group stage exit, and you have here a bit here. It is a freedom. Sanyamana Ekosono, young one in Ayensano, peacefully, democratically. You don't expect Ghana 5,000 or 10,000 football clubs and the thousands of ex-players, you know. Name coffee winner. Now, some of them you heard it. Yeah, campaign. Emma, Tabi, ordinary people, sports fans, and Ma, just the Black Star, and our football. But we are disappointed, Saddick. Especially when you are part of the problem, you are feeling it.
Okay, but we are disappointed, say.
Victimization is that they told us. Some of them
Saddick, can you hear me?
And we have seen it. So also we are young player should be able to make our institutions accountable to us, not yet they are accountable to them. We voted them. They are holding the football in trust.
Saddick.
Not for themselves.
Saddick. Sana o kasana say we are disappointed say they didn't show up.
Oh no.
Okay.
Asem si wo baby a obia ne de ha no fa ho. Me de e ha me. Say ade na e koso no. E bia en ha John, which I completely agree. E bia problem say koso a me ma share ball Ghana 20 years. Every football as a journalist, 17 years. I started very young. Mahu win, Mahu good day, Mahu glory day, Mahu pay. It's the air Konohami. Evia and Hadjon. Granted, I have no problem.
Now, what about
by force? But the Evia obviously the reason now. My point is way.
Okay.
And we are trapped to paper so but.
Saddick, Mami Bissau. Okay, Mami Bissau, one last question. Me sure say the next day no, the other faction na omu press conference and can say there's nothing wrong with Ghana football. I say yes, savvy.
Maybe I may be wrong. In America, say we are the democratic state. We, the conveners of Save Ghana. You would be wrong. Now, the overwhelming support from right-thinking Ghanaians, from chiefs, club owners, including super affected, including some of the top people in the country. Our parliament, or more we did the record. Parliament is a house of records. Or more we did records on both sides of the house. For the first time, or more politicized BB. Or more said there is a challenge. And then the Ghana Football Association communication director was on live TV with me, admitting that we are facing challenges. We have to revive the game. Because they are reviving the idea. What was the proper Kakano? That the uncle school. And then the family revival baby. And do baby and our revival. If you want to money, you don't want to open and baby say, yeah, air force on the Nankasa say, Omuji 2 said the Atrabano. Omoni again, and Yama air for ministry, Eddie 2, parliament, Eddie 2, right thinking Ghanaian, they are at liberty but if I offer support, no. Or no one can tactically or do so.
Okay.
The kind of people you are. Maybe I may focus on saving Ghana football. I don't want to concentrate on any other thing. But I know the people within football, outside football, top people, too say there are problems. If you be supported, say problem be anywhere. Let's say or not there. Say obstinacy was there to say that you offer the one of the football. Who defend you? Many fantasy me and my bonnet. I think that would defeat the purpose. So let's focus on save Ghana football. Nothing will distract us. We are too focused to help in either one. I'm going to find the Ghana football about the idea. Football and
Yo, Martin, Saddick, yeah, say, you may say, Oji Brenny, Chishin Kumofa, save Ghana Demo. So on Wednesday, with me visuals no on the screen. The number of people are making appearance. I will change the entire stage demonstration. So, JP, me open so can be.
Yeah, I think Saddick Akasabebre. Yeah, he's my friend, like he said. And you know, football. Wouldn't him football na say is different from the ocean. Now the old children say. The air cosuni enti enko. I think say Trina maker no obeti ase o kakra. Say Saddick a football person. Enyama enko ye Ghana football man. That's not how we go about it.
How would you have expected say Ankomo about it?
At least explain to us. Say be I want making movement to FA or wherever. Say okay enyama enko ye. How do we structure enyama? Say they say change enyama na echo. What you say? Me as a football person, me who be I'm also running football. It is a me who be sana. I'm not comfortable. I will not be comfortable with that.
Can explain to us near why more.
Who say all Kasano or mention about money? We are not talking about money. We are talking about how the boys will perform. And for me, the reason why more people on the road, it's about the national team. Obia Onimbia be say. What happened in Ivory Coast, many people were not happy. What you say? And for me, look at our national team, the players, individual, they are good, but the team, the cohesion, anyhow. So how do we get there? That's where we need to focus on. Say, how do we get our boys to play and win matches?
Okay.
And for me, with time, these boys with time, they will come right.
After a lot of defeats, remember
right?
Well,